What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one, ready to love. The ranking for the women. All right. Now, without further ado, let's just go in. Now, let me say this. These ladies, we only got a small sample of them, right? And it's only four of them. So I can only rank who is on the show so far. Now, I will show you some of the other women later on in this show, but I'm only going to be ranking those four and go from there. Now, with the other ladies, I am going to show you their pictures, their name, what they do, things like that. I'm not going to rank them yet because I want to see them on screen. All right. So hold your horses for them. But this is early, I admit, because it's only four women. But I'm going to go ahead and rank those four without further ado. Let's go in. At number 4, which is all I got, is Koshia. All right. Koshia, about 35 years old, and she looks nice. I like her face a lot. You know what I mean? She looks gorgeous with makeup. I give her that. But one thing I noticed about her is she don't seem to have very good skin. Okay. I'm a stickler for skin, so I like to see the, nice, soft, supple, even skin tones. The oil of Olay joint. Something I feel like I can rub, and something is real smooth. And she looked like she has some issues in that area. No shade, it's just what I noticed. All right. Still a nice looking woman. Body is nice, but to each their own. Some guys like that size. I like them a little smaller than her, but I can rock with that. I have before. Okay. I like it. I still like it, but I wouldn't say it's my first preference. But it still looks good on her because it's curvaceous. It's hourglass. You know what I mean? In other words, she could still get it. All right. So, all that being said, I think she is number 4. Now, as far as her personality, she seemed pretty feisty to me. She seems like she's, I don't want to say having attitude, but you don't want to get on her bad side anytime soon. Okay, she gonna let you know what it is. Seem to be very blunt, not necessarily the kindest woman you'll meet. She seems very opinionated, and she liked for things to go her way. She was saying something about, I think it was Shamika, that she would pull her hair out if she said something about LaRon. I actually thought it was kind of cool because she was defending her guy, but still. You also seen, I'm sure y'all seen some of the highlights with her talking about, I'm gonna slap this bee or whatever, and she don't want it with me. I'm gonna come after her. In one of the deliberation meetings they had, and I noticed that, and I was like, oh my goodness, we got another one. Okay. That's probably why she did end up on the bottom so far, because I'm seeing a bit of a hot temper with her. And I don't think no men want that. Most men don't want that. There's some out there, but they're toxic. So if you like toxicity, that's your girl. All right. And I'm not a toxic guy, so I don't like toxic women. So I'm going to have to put her on the bottom for that reason. All right. Next up is April. All right. April is a nice looking chick, very thin. You know, some guys don't like them that thin, and I get it. I get that too. You know, she seems very. I don't want to start talking about body parts and stuff, but let's just say that she don't seem like she grew into her grown woman, if I'm being honest. She's still a nice looking woman, still beautiful, you know. Um, Face is okay, hair is questionable, but I think she has some maturity about her, some grown woman about her. And I think you could probably have some fun with her. I don't think she has any kids. And she seems relatively logical and mild mannered. So I could see a guy trying to make it work with her. And depending on how much she's into the guy, they could probably have a long-term relationship and have a good time, you know. Now I'm gonna ask y'all something. uh, I'll just put it this way. I wish she was a little more voluptuous. Okay, I wish she was a little more curvy. She might be a candidate for, I'll just leave it at that. All right. Nice woman. And we could just keep it moving. But I thought her personality was pretty cool. And she seemed to be logical. She called some logical things out on some of the guys. And you can't do nothing but respect that. So April is at number 3 so far. At number 2 is Shamika. All right, Shamika by D. Now I know what some of the guys thinking. Man, are you crazy? She should be number 1. I get it. All right, but Shamika already has 2 kids. Shamika seems to be sexually driven. Not saying anything is wrong with that, but I suspect that she has a lot of bodies on her. You know what I'm saying? A large body count. And I just think that it will end up being a superficial type of relationship. I haven't seen enough of her personality to really get a good measure on that. But from what I've seen, she seems okay. But we'll have to see. If I'm being honest, only thing I'm going by is the body right now. And I'll admit it's the best on the show. Okay. Face is nice too. But how much fun can you have with her? Can you go on vacations? No, she got kids. Can you, do she, what she need in the bedroom? Does she need like, I don't know what she need, but it just seems like you're limited in what you can do with her. Okay. Nice enough chick though. worth investigating. And I'm gonna be real. If I'm on the show, she's one of the first ones I would go for. Okay. I'm I'm in that same category with the other guys. Like, damn, she nice, she fine. Let's see what's going on. But a guy like me tend to look a little deeper, and when I look, I see a lot of superficial stuff. So, is what she got going to feed my soul? And I don't know that it will. You know. So we'll have to wait and see how the season goes. She may grow more up on me. As y'all know, these rankings are fluid. They are dynamic, okay, and subject to change at any time, at any episode in this whole season. So we'll see how it goes. Shout out to Shamika, bad girl. But 36 years old, you know, and there you have it. So number one is Alexis. All right. Alexis is the youngest of the bunch at 32. I thought she had a beautiful face, her real hair. Okay. Body is a little olive oil, you know, same as April, but she still had a lot of other things working for her. She likes sports. She likes traveling. She has no kids. She's younger, so probably can give you some more kids. Probably more than the other women. However, a big downside to her is her illness. So we're going to have to get to the bottom of that. You know, find out how much that will impact not only the relationship, but will it prevent us from having kids? And even if we can have kids, is it hereditary? And will you have the energy to raise them? Now, if you don't want kids, it's less of a problem, but it's something you're still going to have to deal with, and you will have to see how she handles it, her illness, in order to really see if it's something that you can really or willing to deal with, you know? So we'll have to wait and see. Now, before I go any further, let me give you some of the rankings on some of the women looks, which it's first impression. I know most of y'all not going to agree with this. I get it. Everybody has an opinion. I'm just telling you mine. This is Black Man Rankings. Let's get it. All right. Now, Koshia, I thought she was a 7. From 1 to 10, I thought she was 7. Very beautiful face. I do like her face. And when she's made up, like I said, she's nice. But I have to take that skin into account. So I gave her a 7. April, I gave her a 6.5. I mean, she's in shape. She's a lot of it is skin and bone. I ain't go front. But depending on who you are as a guy, you might be willing or might not be willing to work with it. It's up to you. But she's not a bad looking chick. I probably even would give her a 6. Okay. Only because she don't have many toys to play with. All right. And I don't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? just eye candy. I mean, by now, women know that men like, you know, curvy women. Men like curves. I mean, I like to know that my kids is gonna get fed. I mean, just keeping it real. So I gave April a 6. Next up, Shamika. I gave her a 8. All right. You could probably even give her an 8.5. I thought maybe she was a little. She could probably, depending on the guy, she could probably still lose about 20 pounds to me, just to slim it out. But it's nice. It's nice. What she got there is nice. So I gave her an 8. Fellas, let me know if y'all agree with that. Would you give her a higher? Let me know. Now, the reason I didn't give her a higher, let me just say this, is because, like I said, I think she could probably lose a couple pounds, maybe 20 is all she need. And I don't know if that's her real hair. It's just, that factors in, believe it or not. And I like to see a woman without makeup. So I can't really say that's all natural. So I gave her an 8. And last but not least is Alexis. I gave her a 7.5 as far as her looks. I think she's nice. She's still got the olive oil thing going, but beautiful face, real hair, decent enough skin. She just ain't got, so, but you can still work with that, so 7.5 seems pretty fitting for Alexis. Now, there are some members that we have not met yet. Okay. And I'm just going to start running down the names of these women. Now, there are some guys too, but I'm going to wait until I got some help with the guys to start, talking about them. I'm not going to rank guys. So I'm going to need a woman to come in and help me out with that. If you feel that you know what you're talking about with the men, you're respectful, and you'd like to rank them, hit me in the email, blackmanrankings@gmail.com. All right. And we can talk and we can chop it up about the men, and you could tell me what you think. I really would appreciate it. So, all that being said, let's go in as far as the women. Now, one of the women that we have not met yet is called Laylene. All right. Laylene looks to be pretty nice. She looks pretty attractive, if I must say so myself. She, it looks like it's her real hair that she has. I know I keep saying that, but that's important to men, and that factors into the overall beauty of women as far as men are concerned. It does factor in. So, yeah, I know, like I said, I know I keep saying that, y'all, but that factors in. I'm not going to give her a beauty ranking yet because, well, for obvious reasons, I haven't really seen her in action yet. So I'm gonna need to see her on screen and not just pictures and things like that. And then we can talk about it. What does she do? First of all, she is 41 years old, cybersecurity and consultant and event venue owner. Here's a secret about me. I'm actually going to school for cybersecurity right now. So me and her can chop it up. So, Laylene, if you're interested in coming on the show, hit me up in the email, blackmanrankings@gmail.com. I really would love to talk to you for a number of reasons. All right. Again, she's 41. She looks even more beautiful to me. And she seems to rock her real hair. So, shout out to Laylene. Next up is Maya. Maya, very curvy, very nice looking. And that dress looks like a banana that I would like to peel. Nice looking woman, decent enough face. Got her own hair, looks like. I don't know, I can't really tell. But very curvy. And I would argue body could go up against Shamika, because I think she just probably doesn't have the 20 pounds, the extra 20 pounds that Shamika has. Now, she is 31, healthcare and IT consultant. Oh man, all these tech women. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, healthcare though, IT consultant. But Maya looks good. Very nice looking woman. We'll see how it goes in the episode. Not going to rank her today. Next up, Patrice. All right. Patrice is, nice looking woman. Not as curvaceous as some of the other sisters. And let me say this. I'm not the hugest fan of tattoos on women. I look at women like they're a Bentley. Okay? A Bentley don't need bumper stickers. Okay? When you put bumper stickers on the Bentley, you cheapen it. All right? It's like spinning rims on a Bentley. It looks ridiculous. Also, subconsciously, to me, this is just me. I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that because I could go in about that more, but I'm not. I'll just say that you're gorgeous the way you are. Now, that's not to say that I wouldn't date a woman with tattoos, but it's just not a first preference, especially if you're trying to make one of these women your wives. It makes them look like they're a girlfriend and not a wife. Okay. Looks like her hair is done up. It looks nice, but I don't think it's naturally hers, and that's okay. But you got to take that into consideration. Beautiful face, though. I give her that. Yeah, definitely. Beautiful face. Next up, Patricia. All right, now, Patricia, she's 36. A tech recruiter. Okay. I'm going to need to stay plugged into her too. Oh my goodness. All these tech women. I'm loving it. They must have found out that's where the money at. All right. Now I'm in the tech industry too, but like I said, I am going for cybersecurity, doing some other stuff too. So that's my field. So I like tech women. She's a tech recruiter. Maybe she can plug me later on. And we'll just leave it at that. I was going to say something reckless. But anyway, shout out to Patricia. If I'm being honest, she's nice looking and all. I mean, she does look like somebody's wife, but she's not going to be the first woman that most men would run after, you know what I mean, or try to get after. She will probably be the one with the personality. And I'm not saying, I'm not throwing shade or nothing. I'm just saying she could still get plenty men, okay? But that appeal is probably not going to be the same with her that it is with some of the other women. That's all I'm saying. But shout out to Patricia. Looks to carry herself as a classy woman. So respect for that. Next up, Rashina. All right. Now, she don't seem to have many tattoos. She got one. That's cool. That's cool. I can deal with that. That's still in the wifey category. Just it's not necessary, ladies. I'm just saying. But one, especially if it's meaningful, I can kind of understand. But if it ain't meaningful, I don't know. Doesn't look like her hair. Okay, whatever. She still looks nice, pretty face. Body is, decent. She probably got a personality too. She's 39, a hairstylist and salon owner. Now, who did that remind me of? Vernisha. Same thing, same career, same metric. Well, not body metrics, but same career. And I'm starting to kind of raise my eyebrows at women who are hairstylists and salon owners, because they could probably have a harem of women around them that clucks and tell them what to do, and will probably always meddle into your relationship. And I'm not saying that's a standard. I'm just saying it just raised my eyebrows. It's enough to say, okay, she's a hairstylist. You know, if a guy said he was a trainer at a gym, the women would say, some careers out there make you pause a little bit. I'm just saying. I'm not going to judge her based on that, but I'm watching. All right. Next up is Vanessa. This is kind of what I would like to see. Okay. This is an elegant looking woman. Very classy. If I'm being honest, she looked like she's from the 50s or 60s, but modern. Okay. Some women might feel like she ain't showing enough skin, because they like to show a lot of skin nowadays. But this is a wife. I mean, just visually. I don't know her personality, but I gotta say, I respect the look. I like the look. It looks classy, and it looks like she's ready to be a wife. Okay. Listen, ladies, first impressions are very important for the men and the women. All right. You want to give a good first impression. What you wear will say a lot about you. How you look will say a lot about you. She has a classy look, which is probably, in today's standards, out of style. But I like it. I say, you know what? This is a potential wife. I like it. Okay. Now, if she is that traditional in her dress, maybe she's traditional in her thinking, you know? We'll have to wait and see. She's 50. She's not 55. She's 35, and she's a flight attendant. Now, flight attendants, that's one of those careers, right? Where you say, she's probably going to be gone a lot. You don't know if she got a group of men spread all throughout the world, different bros and area codes. You know, you just never know. So that's just one of those careers that men kind of say about. Now, she looked like she's put together, but I would have to dig into her personality to see if it's even possible for us to make it a relationship. And I'll be honest, she probably one of the first ones I would go after, if I'm being real. So I just like classy women who not only look like they want to be a wife, but act like they want to be a wife. And not trying to necessarily thirst trap guys, you know? So there you have it. Those are the women that we have not met yet. And I'm looking forward to seeing them in the next episode, getting to know their personalities. There are some other guys that are coming too. And since I will introduce you to the guys, all right? The guys that have yet to come, but I'm not going to say much about them because I don't judge men. So first up is Jonathan. We'll see what this guy is bringing to the table. 37 years old, recycling center owner. So he's the owner of a recycling center. I can rock with that. That's dope. You know, I wonder if he's from America though. He kind of looks like he's probably foreign or African or something. Next up is Lamar. All right. Lamar is a coach and entrepreneur. He's 43 years old. Okay. He bringing you the beard for all you ladies who like the beards. There you go. All right. Next up is Chaz. All right. This guy looked like who he looked like from Love and Hip Hop, that rapper. That had the two baby mamas that was going back and forth. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If you look at his face, you'll know who I'm talking about. Yeah, but that's Chaz, 47 years old, bank data and analytics senior manager. Okay. So there you have it with him. We'll see how it goes, see if he can sweep some of these ladies off of their feet. And those are the remaining men, because more men showed up in the first episode than women. So let me know what y'all think about the overall rankings and the people that we haven't met so far. Let me know if you would rank them something else. I'd be interested to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. All right. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.